Today's topic is the factory patter.
Factory? Like a manufacturing plant?
Exactly. It's a pattern where you prepare a factory to create object.
But can't you just use new to create them?
Marissa, show me your recent code.
Sure, it's perfect code.
This is if else hell.
Huh? It works fine though?
Do you modify this if statement every time you add a new enemy?
Yeah, I've modified it about 30 times now.
Let's solve this with the factory pattern. Design Patterns course. Episode #2. Factory patter. Let me explain factory with a familiar example. Imagine ordering food at a restaurant.
So the customer just says hamburger and that's it?
Exactly. You can order without knowing how it's made. Customers don't say grill the meat, make the sauce, right?
Right? The kitchen handles everything.
This is the concept behind the factory pattern.
Oh, if we leave it to the factory, we don't need to know the details.
Let's look at the actual code. First, we define a common interface for enemies.
This part is normal so far.
Both slime and dragon implement the enemy interface, so both can be treated as enemy type.
That's polymorphism.
Next, we create the factory class.
What's register?
It's a method to register enemy types. It saves a string key and a function to create enemies in a map.
Map is something that stores key value pairs.
Yes. Create retrieves and executes the function corresponding to the key. Let's see how to use it.
Oh, no if else.
Register registers a function to create slime with the key slime. Calling create executes the function for the key and returns the enemy.
So factory.create slime returns a slime.
Yes. Using map eliminates the need for if else. When adding new enemies, you just call register.
Awesome. I don't need to touch existing code.
Neither the enemy factory class nor the create method was changed.
Just by adding registration, new enemies become available.
This is the open-closed principle. Open for extension, closed for modification. Let's organize the benefits of factory. The first benefit is separation of creation logic.
So creation logic is centralized in one place.
Exactly. When making changes, you only need to look at the factory. For example, when you want to change how enemies are initialized, just modify inside the factory.
So the scope of impact is limited.
The second benefit is ease of testing.
Testing? That came up with Singleton too.
With factory, you can easily create test enemies.
So I just use a different factory for testing.
By passing a test factory, you can generate only test-friendly enemies.
If the enemy has HP of 1, it's easy to defeat and test.
Combined with dependency injection from last time, it's unbeatable. The third benefit is hiding complex creation logic.
Complex creation?
For example, dragons might need equipment and ability settings.
Wow, this is completely different.
Without factory, you need this setup every time you create a dragon.
I'd have to write the same code in many places.
Complex initialization can be hidden in the factory.
The caller just needs to call create.
Let's look at real-world project example.
So it can be used in various situations.
In UI frameworks, button appearance changes based on the OS. For database connections, switch between MySQL and Postgres based on settings.
I see. You switch implementations based on the environment.
It can be used whenever what you create depends on the type. It's especially great with plugin system.
Plugins?
It's a system where new types can be added externally.
I can add enemies without touching the main code.
However, there are some things to watch out for.
What kind of things?
Don't overuse it.
So for simple cases, just use new directly?
Exactly. Use patterns when needed. As I said before, over-engineering is counterproductive.
So consider factory when there are 3 or more types.
That's a good guideline. Now let's summarize today's lesson. The factory pattern is for organizing object creation.
Freedom from if-else hell.
When adding new types, you don't need to modify existing code.
All right, I'll rewrite those 30 enemy types with factory.
Good luck. Your code should become much cleaner.
Now I know how to escape if-else hell.
Next time, we'll cover builder pattern.
I can't wait! Bye!
Please subscribe and like this video. See you next time.